Okay, well, welcome back to Loose Forwards. Game's about to kick off, so we're going to do predictions. Now, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So based on Bristol's recent form, you would expect them to win.
The recent form, they got smacked by Wasps.
Yeah, and look at the 5 games before that, they averaged 30 plus points a game.
Yeah, fair. Do we know Toulon's form?
And Toulon's recent form, they haven't scored more than 25 points in their last 10 games, and have only won, I think, 2 of them, maybe 3.
Okay, so that speaks to your comment that Toulon have the chemistry of...
Well, no, that's
Ollie's comment.
But if Bristol get in the front foot early, I think they'll win, they'll walk it. But if it's kept tight and kind of a shit game, Toulon will edge it out.
I'm sorry, that is such a depressing stadium. Where the fuck are they playing?
Ooh.
I can't give a score because I'm terrible at score predictions.
Okay.
2 numbers.
Fine. 30-10 to Bristol.
Oh, cool. Big. Okay. High scoring. Interesting.
But I want to see a good game.
Yeah. Okay. Thoughts?
I mean, Toulon could come out with Exabeth, his rather large arms in Chicago.
So large.
But
all we
Bristol by 10, 26-16.
And Mr. Bristol jersey, what do you think?
I think Toulon are going to do it, boys.
Oh.
No. I mean,
Look at fucking hate.
they're just steroids.
Yeah,
they're
just
just
steroids.
steroids.
Worse, man.
Yeah, true. That's why I want fucking
Steroids? You want
to win.
steroids?
No, well, I mean, I do think Bristol are going to win this. I think it's going to be relatively close.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 5 points in it, but I do think it's going to be relatively high scoring.
They are on an all-weather pitch as well.
I'm
so
going to put
that lends itself to a fast game.
27-22 to Bristol.
You think Toulon are going to score that many points? Ooh.
I just see it happen. I see it happen. But yeah.
Right, just to be
27.
different, I'm going to change my prediction. I'm going to say Toulon by 2 points.
Okay.
Where are they playing? I want to know where
We can't have all 3 of us go for Bristol. We need to look like we know something.
Yeah. Okay. The only motivation, and it's not any rugby knowledge that you've gone with to say Toulon are going to win. It's just to be different.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
we've been friends for 6 years. Do you not know that's who I am?
That's fair.
I am a contrarian.
Wait, so what score if they're only winning by 2? Also, you're the
16-18.
You're the one who had Bristol winning by the largest margin.
Yeah. But you all jumped on my bandwagon.
Yes. I bought the jersey in that time.
Where they're playing.
You bought the old one as well.
Yeah, no. Die-hard fan.
You die-hard fan since yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is a Stade Maurice David? Who calls a stadium Maurice David?
Probably
the French.
Yeah.
Stade Maurice. Just going down Stade Maurice David? What an absolute castle. A fortress of French rugby. The Maurice David Stadium. Jesus, the French need a slap.
We're going to get so many hate things from fans.
Yes. From all that fan.
Yeah, all that fan. All that one fan.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah. It's going to be a long life.
Where the fuck is it? I'm still trying to figure it out.
Right in front of the mic as well.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying.
It's like some random town outside Marseille.
Oh, so they've gone for a neutral venue.
Neutral, me hole.
But relatively
Oh, shit.
I just enjoy
Oh! Fucking drivel the kick
God,
off!
fuck
Go
off.
on!
Fuck off!
This is Sheedy.
Go on! I'm changing my
There we
prediction
go.
back!
No, Tom, you have fully made your bet.
That must be one
Now
of the
fucking
quickest
lie in it.
tries.
That was sensational.
Sorry, can we just... Who is playing... Is it Piatow playing 13 for Bristol?
No, Rada.
I don't fucking know. I don't watch rugby.
Semi
But
gave me a
this,
semi
watch
there.
this,
Holy
watch
shit.
this.
It's a great little offload.
Straight away. Oh. What is that?
Where was the fucking winger?
He got hungry eyes for the ball.
That was... Etzbeth's arms couldn't carry him there.
No. This game's over.
Oh, it wasn't even Etzbeth. Why'd you... Sorry. The Toulon guy just got close and was like, "No, I'm not going to tackle you."
He did do the Ricky Aroni where he
Drop.
Don't drop.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I mean we might do another loose forwards for that match after this, but Jesus, that drop is unexcusable. That was but sorry, what a fucking start!
That was an amazing.
So Callum Sheedy, the guy got in Madigan out of a job with him.
Did he actually?
Yeah, came up through the academy.
Yeah, he got his first Welsh call up there, didn't he?
Is Sheedy Welsh?
Yeah. But that's the thing is, like, he was sat there.
I thought he was English.
No, so basically what happened.
So he does
he went to school and grew up in Wales.
Okay.
And he went over to I think the West Country for standard stuff to play good rugby.
Yeah.
I think his grandparents.
No one plays good rugby in West.
I think his grandparents are actually Irish as well. So he was like.
Oh, that's why he's good.
Yeah,
That's why he's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But then he was in the England setup, and he played that Barbarians game where it wasn't a cap for England, a couple of years ago. So didn't get a cap.
Are they not caps?
No, they had a non-cap game against Barbarians.
Always makes it feel weird. Like, why have it on cap?
But then, so Wales then called him up, and he's now done. But the thing is, though, to be fair, it's kind of fair play to the man, because realistically, you speak to him as well. He's got a proper Welsh accent.
Okay.
So I listened to him on a podcast the other day, and
You
he was
genuinely
with Andy Good and stuff like that. And they were like,
Was he on the rugby pod?
Yeah, he was like, you sound as Welsh as can
Yeah,
be. Proper sounds like a Welsh boy. And he said it. But the thing is with England, this guy's 24 years old. He's been one of the standout players, standout 10s in the Prem.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again!
Oh my god.
Oh, he tripped.
And he hasn't got a look into the England squad yet. And he's like, of course, I'm going to go to the Welsh squad if they're knocking on my door. Why wouldn't I?
So this might be where Eddie Jones is mortgaging England's future, where he's just decided he's going to stick with George Ford and Owen
But
Farrell.
it's the same. You look at the other player, Nick Tompkins had a great Six Nations
Yeah.
as well. Standout, 25-year-old kind of Saracen centre. Had great. Welsh parents, his English has come. They're like, well, do you want to come play for us? Because we need a centre because Hadley Parks has gone to Japan. Yeah, sure. Has a standout game. And we're like, oh, we found a new pretty good centre. Yeah, his Six Nations did go a little bit downhill, but he had some really good moments in his debut Six Nations. And you look at players like this, England keep losing players and not putting them through because...
I mean, the issue. Okay, so if you look at it,
that's a double-edged sword. You have so many players.
Exactly.
That you
And
can't
there's only 23 people you can have on a matchday squad.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're not moving Owen Farrell away from it. The only issue is he's made a very good point that Wales might be good in the Six Nations.
Yeah.
He's made a very good point. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, neither am I.
But
and our squad.
I mean, we still beat them.
And our squad is managed by a fucking rugby league player.
Yeah. Any hopes of Johnny Sexton moving to chop tackle technique is out the window.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
10-0.
We'll just wait till Farrell gets the axe, and then we'll bring in Pat Lam. Just bring him back there. Coach Ireland, we'll let your son play. Come on.
I think.
Also, is it just me, or now you probably won't get this reference, but does Sheedy look like Alexis Sanchez, who played for Arsenal, Man United, now plays for Inter Milan?
I see what you mean.
Why did he have to specify who Alexis Sanchez is?
Because you don't watch soccer.
I know who Alexis Sanchez is.
Okay, so I
this
think
is
it's game over.
Stad Maurice David.
Yeah.
I mean, he was also hitting the air there. That should be an advantage at least.
Also, if anyone is watching, well, we are on. If you want to sync up, we are on 4 minutes and 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds.
For fuck's sake, that's why you're in there.
So basically,
smoke weed every day.
Oh god,
I've never been.
Should have done it in 1:09 as well. 69.
Yeah.
I mean, Stad Maurice David.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still not
the
over
absolute
the
fortress.
Stop being English and get over it.
Yeah.
I can't get over this. Might be my new favourite thing.
Why is there a Sweden
Stad
flag there?
Sweden flag.
The Stad Maurice David section where we just talk shit about the current stadium that they're playing.
What are Bristol doing? Oh, this game is so loose.
We just insult.
Toulon.
Forward pass.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
I also believe, it could be a section, the Stad Maurice David section, where we just chat about the stadium, whether it's a good or bad stadium.
Okay, no, yeah, I think that's a pre-game.
You can do that, and we'll
watch
the
pre-game
match.
section. That's a possible section. I love the way we're brainstorming the podcast on the podcast. So it's very meta. It's very meta.
So for anyone who
my
actually
God.
wants to watch the match,
God, semi
the
gives me a
forward
semi.
pass
It's just fantastic.
by Toulon from an offload. It's now a scrum to Bristol.
We're assuming they're watching the match as well.
You
Tom.
were possibly
Yeah.
the worst commentator.
Says the lad giving out
What
about
happened-
the fucking stadium in the middle of Marseille.
What happened 2 minutes ago was this. That's like saying,
part
when,
of it.
when you
It's
pass
okay.
the church on the left, you've gone too far.
This is the big scrum though, so
Yeah.
first big scrum.
I was trying to bring it back to this fucking reality.
Also, back to a rugby thing. Did you see Ben Earl got
good
joint
scrum.
top try scorer
Good scrum by
from
Toulon.
number 8?
Oh wow,
That was forward.
he had a good game. Wait, who's he with? He's with.
He was with Saracens. He's on loan with Bristol this year.
Was he with Bristol? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was at Saracens, and then
and
because
so-
he's like a young England player trying to make it,
Yeah,
they let him
yeah,
off a loan for a year.
Yeah, fair.
Well, the Saudis obviously trying.
Bristol just doing like Moneyball, getting a whole lot of players on loan.
No, well, no, but it's only Ben Earl that they've got on loan.
But they have Brian Byrne on loan as well.
Is it? There's only a
That's
couple.
hardly Moneyball. That's just.
2 players.
It's also 2 players, but it's also on loan, so it's not necessarily based
Yeah,
on
but
any like,
loan, the
stats.
way loans work, but it's cheaper because you don't have to pay their full wage. At least half their wage is paid with their home club.
It's not a sustainable way of going though.
Nearly every lower league football team does it in England.
Yeah, but I mean, as in like you're not going to get Johnny Sexton on now. Well,
No, but
in a few
you're
years,
going to get
you might. In a
young
few
players.
years, you might.
You are with Saracens at the moment because you look at some of the players. Like Ben Earl is like a world class. Well, not one of the
That
best
is a great take.
back rows
That's
in
a
the
very good
Prem.
take.
You got like Nick Tompkins is at like Dragons on loan. You got like some of these players that, because of Saracens because of their situation.
Yeah.
But like that's only because of Saracens.
But- So Saracens will still need to address the issue of their salary then in 2 years' time.
that's why they've got rid of a lot of players. So they just need to get back up into the Prem and then
Yeah.
they can figure some shit out again. It's just
But
bought
is
them
it-
time. So they've taken people off their books.
So if you are Saracens, right, there is no salary cap in the championship.
Yes.
Is there not?
Do you not just front load all your contracts for like 7 years?
Also, but
Like put
You
put,
have
put
to-
Farrell on like
yeah,
3
but
million
you-
next year.
But you have to abide by the salary cap for 2 years before getting promoted. To avoid
Okay.
that. So to stop
Okay.
some billionaire coming and buying like our local
Bristol.
Ealing,
Yeah.
Ealing
Trail
Trail
Finders,
Finders
yeah,
and
yeah.
being like, oh, here's
Yeah,
10 billion that I'm just going to buy.
Yeah, just
build all
like
of
so.
this,
Boyd
yeah.
Barrett, you want like 4 million for 2 years of work, and then just stay on like 10 grand the rest of the time. Yeah, cool.
But like to be fair, like you said, you never know the evolution. Rugby's still a very early professional sport.
Yeah.
Like in terms of compared to a lot of the other sports as well. Like I can't think of many other sports
Oh,
that
pre-say nearly
that
had.
are as big
Oh,
as
good step. Oh,
that are as big as rugby that have only been professional in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
I like most of the other big sports in the world, the kind of the soccers. You look at some of the US sports and stuff like
cricket. No, it's
that. Cricket have been professional.
What?
Cricket is one of the most watched sport in the world.
Yeah. So
Simply
you have
because
an
of
entire subcontinent
Yeah,
that
like,
is obsessed
a
with it.
3
A
billion
billion
people.
people.
because of the English
Not a
colonisation.
billion in India, nearly
Yeah.
a billion in Bangladesh,
Yeah.
and like Pakistan,
Yeah.
like
It's
Sri
insane.
Lanka, like
And then
hundreds of
even
millions.
the fact that like in Australia, New Zealand,
South Africa.
yeah, South Africa does alright.
I've
Yeah.
actually, to be fair,
The West
off
Indies as
rugby,
well.
I've got really into watching the IPL at the moment, the Indian
I
Premier
saw
League.
that.
It's really good.
Is
It's-
it 2020 or is it?
Yeah, it's
oh,
2020, and
yeah.
the good thing about the IPL, so 2020, obviously the better version of cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The good
shorter
thing
the
about the
better.
IPL is like it works like a draft system, so they draft players.
Oh, so it's on the American system.
Yeah, so like they draft players.
Claim
And they
Dallas
basically
American
Nowhere else in the world uses that.
not so
other
much
than
draft, but like
Yeah.
players go into a draft, and then each year all of the teams like auction for these players. So they start
Oh,
bidding. So they're
so you
bidding.
don't-
So they have like say like for example they have.
So
100
every
million.
player every year goes back into.
Not every, but like so players will put their hand up for it. Yeah, so there'll be a pool of 100, and they'll draft it.
So
and
you
then
can
they'll-
just say, I hate my club. I want to go into the draft.
So it's
yeah
kind
and
of,
no.
it's kind of like Super Rugby in New Zealand then, because they do move around.
No, but like,
Yeah.
but like every year's a new year, so you bid for the players. So
Yeah,
you, so
okay.
like you don't choose. So I'll, like Ben Stokes, for example, whoever knows England cricketer, he'll go in, and then people will bid.
Yeah. Okay.
Will bid like millions. So like
Yeah.
I want to buy him for 20 million, 25 million, 30 million. then the winner gets him for 30 million. But then they only have 70 million to spend on the rest of their squad, so they have to do it.
Okay.
So you get these crazy teams in the 2020 that are stacked with you'll get Ben Stokes, one of the best English cricketers, playing with Steve Smith and with one of the best South African wicket keepers. You just get literally these dream teams created with 5 Indians around them, of course, to make up the numbers. But you get these unbelievable.
So racist.
No, because the Indian players. It's the Indian Premier League. You've got a lot of Indian players, and they spend all of their money on these.
Why are they
names.
making up the numbers just because they're Indian? Surely they're good as well.
Because a lot of English, South African, New Zealand, and
Toulon are in. Against the run of play.
I mean, they kind of got some
form of knock on.
I
mean, a Bristol line now.
But Toulon were putting pressure on them for a good bit there. Oh, sorry. Have the French started calling the positions rather than winger? They're now using the
French term.
No, they always did that. But they're saying outside 3/4, so they're going in the Southern Hemisphere type way. Ooh. Where they're talking about the first 5/8 and stuff like that.
I just can't get over the fact Bristol's jersey literally looks like the old Everton away jersey. I just can't get over it. It looks weird.
Your knowledge of abstract shit about football is quite impressive.
Of course it is. No, my knowledge of abstract shit about the world is impressive. My knowledge of common known things in the world is piss poor. Piss poor.
I mean, you can have the hummus as well if you want. Okay.
God, you couldn't sound any more posh. Do you want hummus?
But it's peri hummus. It's actually delicious.
Oh God.
From Sainsbury's. It's great. I mean, we really need to stop saying brands that some sort of
brands
sponsorship.
that will never sponsor us.
No, I mean, I may be drinking a particularly dark
that I love as
stout.
well. That is way better from the tap than a can, but you'll still drink it from a can because it is.
I mean, am I willing to give away my best useless fact?
Go on.
It's a good one though.
It is a good one.
It
will pull in more listeners.
I mean, it's good. It's a good one. I mean, we've built up a lot now, but I still think it lives up to the hype. Yeah. So, what came second in Ireland?
What, Dan?
For the best invention of the 20th century.
Oh my God, Dan! We don't know. Tell us.
Second. Oh, you've told me this.
Yeah.
Tell us with your shitty tattoo on your elbow.
Shut up. But what came second in Ireland, as voted for by the people, for what the second best invention.
I know. You told me this, you bastard. I'm going to remember it.
Second best invention of the 20th century.
Is it
in the world, but voted for by Irish people?
Don't be now.
Oh,
no messing. No messing.
Nothing about potatoes. It was nothing about potato. I was going to say is it
the second best name? I'll tell you what the first one was.
I was going to say carbonated beer or something like that.
No, but of all the inventions of the 20th century, what was the second best?
Flushing toilet?
God, surely that was before that.
Yeah, it probably was. I'm trying to think so.
The second best invention of the 20th century, as voted for by Irish people in the whole world, was the internet.
Intranet?
The internet.
Internet, yeah.
Just the internet.
Okay.
Do you know what came first?
What?
The widget in a Guinness can, so you could have Guinness at home.
I was close. I knew it was something to do with beer.
But the fact that the widget in a Guinness can topped the internet in Irish people's mindset. That's a great useless fact.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one.
But I mean, they're pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So. Okay, so it's a scrum now on the Toulon line.
Yeah, to Bristol.
To Bristol.
Scrum 5 to Bristol.
I mean, you'd surely think the Toulon pack would just demolish it.
Oh yeah, the first scrum, they drove them off the ball. They were just looking, the ball got to the back fairly quickly.
They also have Sinclair and Harry Thacker's pretty decent as well.
Yeah. Did Sinclair play for Bristol?
He moved over from Harvard.
At the end of it was supposed to be the end of last season, but because of the coronavirus thing, he moved.
All right.
So
look at him chatting shit to the French lad, and he's just like,
Sinclair is
what?
A large man.
He's thick.
Oh,
I'm not saying stupid. I mean,
thick boy, double C.
Yeah, this is. I mean, so Bristol set out at a quick pace, but it's kind of. Go on.
Kick.
Benno, top try score.
It's kind of like when Sean Cronin was the top try scorer for the first half of the season. He had like 8 at one point. So what? You're a hooker, mate.
To be fair, one of my claims to fame, promotion season of my club in Bristol. Top try scorer, 14 tries in the season. That's not too bad.
Nice.
From the wing when I was in my heaviest ever, so kind of
what were
running
you at
around
your
at a
heaviest?
good 95 kilos.
God
on
damn.
the wing at 5'4".
Ooh, he got flattened.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The screen's not turning off, but I don't know why it's doing this.
Oh,
We can change it at halftime. We'll be fine.
penalty to Bristol.
I'm kind of worried it's not filming.
It is. Once the lights
It's
on.
scary. It panics me. I want to
Just
see
have
myself
faith.
again.
Just have faith.
I want to see myself.
Ollie's afraid of the dark. If you want to go,
That has to be a thing. Ollie's afraid of the dark.
do you, actually, can you just
of course.
just diddle the pad? Need a fucking fingerprint in it.
That was disgusting.
There we go. We're back. We were always there, but Ollie got afraid.
Yeah. But to be fair,
We're back because Dan has a shitty camera setup.
Okay.
I don't have much in it.
This, surely this is an opportunity to try stuff.
But this,
love piling it
go
in.
on, Semi. Go on, Semi.
Go on,
Go
Semi.
on, Semi.
Go on the ball.
This should be a try.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that ball come out.
There we go. There we
try
go.
Bristol.
Go on, Bristol.
Why has Semi got so much taping on his arm?
Because
His joints just don't work.
He's just so big.
it's just because his biceps are so big they're wrecking his shoulders.
Yeah, no, his tendons are probably.
Yeah, and they probably spotted all the deca that's in his locker.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's fair. He's just a large man.
Sorry, large man, look at fucking Sinclair's neck.
Also,
Sinclair's short. Sinclair doesn't have a neck. He's
question.
extended shoulders.
His excess neck.
But did you hear that story about Sinclair? Apparently he really likes how big his back is. So like James Haskell was saying
Like purple Aki.
James Haskell was saying like at times like Sinclair being the England cap or line something, take his top off and be like, does my back look big and stuff like that. So like you just have to go around telling him like, Sinclair, your back looks huge. And he's like, yeah.
Well, the whole thing was
That's a proper like spat everywhere. That's
Lovely.
a proper
Grana.
prop. That's a proper prop, isn't it?
when
Oh, TMO.
Okay, TMO.
'Cause I could have sworn I saw the ball
yeah,
pop out.
okay,
I could
okay.
have sworn I saw it pop out.
Interesting. But the whole thing
But I
was
didn't see it hit the ground.
Sinclair, when he was brought on the 2017 Lions tour, apparently was fanboying over all the other players. And then like apparently Ty Furlong took him under his wing as well and was like coaching him a little bit.
Sorry,
and stuff
would you not do the exact same thing if you were in his position?
like that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh.
I knew I saw the ball come out.
Oh, does it go backwards though?
I think he's dropped that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where's the ball?
No, he did a Rico there. That was pretty bad. Okay,
That
so
should have been a try, easy.
scrum back at the same position then.
Yeah, scrum 5 to Toulon now.
Toulon, yeah, fair. Should be wearing a mask, mate.
That's the thing in the NFL. They're getting fined like 10 grand for not wearing a mask
Yeah.
on camera.
True.
It's also France, so maybe the rules are different.
But they have a curfew there now.
Yeah, but
I mean, probably not.
Well,
obviously,
What
in
probably
general,
what's
France-
it's only
stadium
in the
again?
cities, and maybe that's why, because it's not in the city. They moved it to Iona Panu or whatever.
What? They moved it to where?
I mean, it sounded like you were trying to say Ionappa, but I just that's
I don't know
definitely
maths.
not.
It's Iron for Pano.
Ollie trying.
This
Sorry,
is gonna-
can
this
this
is
be
gonna
a
be
thing? Can
atrocious.
Ollie trying to speak French? I am Panu.
Yeah, Iron Provence, I guess.
Where did you get Iron Panu
I
from?
was just remembering it from memory.
Oh, that's not an indictment
Oh.
of the English education system. I don't know what is.
Oh, penalty to Toulon.
Oh,
They're getting out of big trouble
Sinclair
here.
is getting
Sinclair in the
rid of
middle of it.
Oh, go on, Parise.
Parise, you big, beautiful bull.
Has he ever had
Argentinian
hair?
man.
I just can't imagine him having
He used to,
hair.
he
used to have, like,
on
the-
the side, like early to like
Yeah,
early
true,
and
2000s.
then,
true.
and then people were telling him, you literally look horrendous, shade that off.
Yeah, fair.
Look at that dead stadium, like.
Yeah, okay, in fairness,
Sad.
It looks
Sorry,
like Raven
sorry,
Hill.
but-
in fairness, the reason why it's dead is because of corona restrictions. It's not. Like,
No,
this
it's
is a
because
final.
coronavirus killed everyone in France.
So where's the
Strong.
Champions Cup tomorrow?
Oh, because it was supposed to be Marseille, but it's clearly not in Marseille now.
Or was it? They just moved it to the closest stadium outside.
It's probably there. It's probably at that stadium.
Oh god, that would be depressing.
They just change the color from purple to blue because everything's purple there right now. It literally looks like Ravenhill, like a shitty Ravenhill.
It looks a bit like Donnybrook though.
Yeah, not a bad show. Donnybrook, if it
Or
was
sorry,
filmed from
Energy Park. Yeah.
if it was filmed from the actual stand,
Yeah.
facing the seats.
Oh, another penalty for Toulon. Toulon are making their way up the pitch.
Like
Bristol
I
needs
said,
to-
if they keep it
shut
tight, they'll
up.
win by 2 points.
Shut up. I'm still confident in my 5 points.
Now, to be fair,
We're closer to my result right now than we are to yours. by the way.
well, no, we are close to my result. Like, if Bristol get 2 penalties and Toulon get a try, 2 penalties and miss conversion, you get my result. It's just
Oh yeah, but the points differential
was 2 points.
my
Oh yeah, your points.
my points differential.
How ridiculous is this? So, the Challenge
not
Cup
ridiculous.
final will be played in Aix-en-Provence on Friday.
Wait,
October
Well, I'm
16th.
Panu.
Aix-en-Panu.
Oh, yeah, that was right.
October 16th with the Heineken Challenge Cup at Bristol's Ashton Gate Stadium.
What? Okay, so they clearly got they had to be like a neutral. That's fucking stupid. Oh, you went down a few days too late.
Yeah, I went down a few days too late. Yeah,
You probably could
they'll probably all still be there.
But well, true. Still celebrating. Oh, hopefully someone pulls on Andy Good. No, Alex Good.
Alex Hughes, yeah.
Oh man,
They used to because like
as much as I don't like Saracens, you have to respect
In
them.
Bristol,
Yeah,
That's
it's been
wrong.
3 days. Like,
Yeah, the same kit as my. Oh,
gum
Didn't
shield in the sock as well.
yeah,
Boots still on as well.
yeah. I mean, it's
Oh.
just
And the fanny pack.
as much as I don't like Saracens and I don't like any of their players, I like him because of that.
Yeah, oh, he's a ledge.
But I mean, main reason I'm sporting Exeter tomorrow is also I don't want Simon Zebo to win a medal
Why not?
because he's a prick.
Yeah, but so is every professional rugby player.
No, but the fact that he does the Z. I mean, no, we're not giving him airtime.
His
Fuck
last
him.
name is Zebo.
Yeah, yeah.
If your last name began with a Z, you do shit with a Z.
I'm not gonna do anything with an F though.
Yeah, because you
like
shit.
Zorro. Like,
Anyway, we're not giving him airtime. I regret bringing him up now. Anyway, so 10-all now. 20 minutes, 21 and a half minutes gone. I mean, it's pretty back and forth. In fairness,
Oh,
it
yeah.
has been a decent enough game. I know we haven't talked much about the game,
No.
but okay.
Oh, look out, driving them back. That is a shit presentation for a ruck.
Well, Sinclair trying to do silky hands there.
Sinclair wants to play 10. Sinclair wants to play 10.
But he's,
Look at him. He's
Ooh, it's
doing
not-
that. He wants to play 10.
It's
That
because
shit
he's
wasn't bad.
it's because he's such a ball carrying.
That's a. Oh,
It's
I
just-
would have given that as a
Because
penalty.
he's such a ball carrying threat. Like you
Yeah.
have to hit him. Like you
Yeah,
can't. not.
here's go semi. Oh,
Oh, what is that?
Semi should have gotten back. There you go.
Semi, stop giving me a semi.
He's just so good.
A little bit offside.
I mean, massively. As soon as the ref's back is turned.
Oh, choke.
Oh, I mean,
Ends
if
the bet,
if
they
anyone's going to hold you up, it's going to be Etzebeth.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
knees,
they
no
stole the
knees
ball.
touched
They
the
stole
ground.
the ball.
No, yeah, no
Yeah.
knees touched the ground. That's absolutely fair. Wow, fair play.
Yeah.
Etzebeth in his arms did something.
That always does
I mean, those arms.
They
They're
do something for my
yeah.
sexual libido.
something. Who was it that he was like? He was at someone's house. Was it Savia's house after? What was it? He was like literally out in the piss with. I think it was Julian, not Julian Savia, his brother Artie.
Artie?
Yeah, and they were like watching back.
Why is it Artie?
I don't know why. He was literally in his house. And they were doing the hacka to him, and he was getting all fired up, and he was like, "I have a World Cup medal." I'm telling you, look it up. I'm not sure if it was Artie said, but I think it might have been Julian, just because they were both in Toulon at the time,
Yeah.
and they were just having cans in one of their houses, and they were doing the hacka to him, and he was getting so G'd up.
But no, yeah, the fact that Julian actually got back down to playing Super Rugby out through.
Does he even get back in the New Zealand squad?
Oh
though?
God, no. No. He'll play a bit of Super Rugby and he'll finish out his career.
How old
He's
is
not
he?
that old.
He's
He's
not
only
that
like-
old at all.
I know, but he's not going to get.
Well, now
back in.
granted, he's almost been playing like 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't sufficiently good to kick someone out of the New Zealand team at the moment.
The thing is, though, like back in his day, he was the best winger on the planet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
had,
oh,
he
yeah,
had-
yeah.
Like,
He
you
was
can't,
he
like-
was
That was
over.
like, that was
he
like
was a
2015
try.
World Cup. He was very, very good.
You can find that.
He was over a
yeah.
try a game, like
Yeah.
at one stage.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, he's
stock
got
out
like
as well,
56
yeah.
tries or something like that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he didn't break the record.
So we're not saying he wasn't very good. He was very good, but the fact that this
Oh! What timing?
No box kicks going on there.
Not a chance.
But
he's only just turned 30 in August.
But I mean, he's not getting back into the New Zealand squad
See,
because you have the likes
This is the thing with their wingers. It happened to Lomu. It happened to Rockfoco. It happened to Sivivat. It's now happened to Julian Savia. Once they get to like 50 games, they just get the next guy in.
Yeah.
No matter how many tries you've scored. Doug Howlett was the only one that was ever to be able to sustain it past the age of 30.
Yeah, but they also have just like a plethora of wings that are just unbelievable.
Exactly. It's even like so George Bridge was playing there at the weekend, but like surely you get Will Jordan in. Will Jordan had a fantastic Super Rugby tournament.
Why was Jordy Barrett playing on the wing in that game?
Because they wanted Damien McKenzie a fullback.
Yeah, so Bodie at 10, Damien at...
Yeah. Well, no, it was Moanga.
Yeah, it was Moanga, yeah.
Because Boyden had an Achilles injury.
Bowden.
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 Boyden.
As we are in France, B-E-A-U is Beau.
Bodie.
Bowden.
Anyway, the Barrett brothers are very decent at rugby here.
They are.
Yeah.
I think that dad...
I mean, Scott just looks chunky though, doesn't he? Scott just looks like a thick boy.
All three of them played in the game.
Both C and
look
K.
at that beard.
Oh yeah. I was saying. I mean, as we've said multiple times. I've said multiple times. Semi gives me a semi.
No, he said that.
No, I said that. You can listen to the recording. We literally have a recording.
Where is he going? Where is this guy going?
He didn't trip over the cord this time.
That is true, and he didn't knock over anything.
I mean, can you walk over that? Do you have the like? Do not jump. If you jump and knock out a laptop, crotch shot. Okay. Can you?
Camera etiquette.
Can you flush, please?
I mean,
well,
we don't need to just go. Just go.
Leave.
But
now we can actually have some intelligible conversation.
That's holding me to quite a high standard there, Tom.
And me.
But this is tighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, as I said, if Toulon can make it scrappy and keep it tight, they might edge it. Oh, late hit. That's a penalty.
You see, I think if it's kept scrappy, that Bristol will do it.
No, because all of them.
Oh,
what a move!
Greyhounds.
Miss pass.
Oh!
Try save and tackle.
Quick
ball! Spread it!
Go on, just get it to Semi.
Go on!
Semi!
Go on, Semi! That was forward! What a fucking try!
What a finish! I mean,
on the second row.
That was forward. That was
so forward.
But what a sequence of play!
Oh my god! Just as Ollie left, it got good.
Oh, it's an Irish guy. The touch judge is an Irish guy.
I don't know. What a sequence of play!
On-field decision try. So it's just going to be checking that forward pass, which it was. Unfortunately, it was a forward pass. But that sequence of play, holy crap!
But is it forward because of the angle of the camera? Because the angle of the camera is this way, so it looks forward to us.
I do think they have an overhead.
See, this doesn't help.
That was backwards. You missed it.
You missed the incredible
sequence of play. So it's.
Oh no, that is forward. Yeah, because the camera's actually the other way. Yeah, that's forward.
Yeah. But yeah,
why would
sequence
you
of play. Sequence of play leading up to the 26.5-minute mark was just
It was amazing.
Insane.
Line out. It was a Bristol line out off top. Just
no. The grounding was fine, but it was this pass here. It was forward.
Yeah, this pass is forward. Because if you look at the angle of the camera, it's going from bottom left-hand corner to top right-hand corner, and the ball goes across it. Yeah, it's forward.
That's forward.
Ooh!
I
think it's just because your man reached out for it. It doesn't help the situation.
If
it kind of looks like he's in touch when he grounds the ball. If you look at his hip, when he grounds the ball.
Yeah.
Forward. Semi.
It's sensational. What a sensational sequence of play.
Was there even a ruck off that line out? Was it literally straight off the line out do the move? Or did they have someone hit it up in the middle and then they set the move off?
I think they had someone hit it up.
Yeah, because it was like a loop miss pass.
That was sensational.
Yeah.
So it's from here.
Yeah.
I had to move.
No. Here, look. Inside. outside,
Back in.
inside,
Oh,
try save and tackle.
and then
Bristol
spreading it out.
are unbelievable.
But this is the thing. I think they have the chemistry. So I think if this is what I was saying,
But this is-
if they keep it scrappy, I think Bristol will do it.
But see, what I'm saying is the opposite. If it's kept scrappy, Toulon do it because look, they kept it scrappy because and now Bristol
But, like,
haven't
just
scored.
the quality-
Bristol should have
yeah, but
scored.
the quality
Bristol should be
Bristol
2 tries
have-
up
Yeah, I know, but like the quality
Yeah.
Bristol
off
have
their
in
own
their-
mistake.
The quality
So now look,
Bristol
free
have in
kick.
their backline is just
Oh,
unmatched.
it's freakish.
And they're just cutting Toulon apart.
Mm,
and
yeah.
also, let's think
But they're
about
not
a French,
finishing.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
finishing.
But also, let's think about a French team here. What are the French teams not good for?
Anything.
Well, other than
Structure.
anything.
Yeah,
Very
structure,
nice.
yeah.
Structure
They
one,
cake
two.
and cross onto Rex.
Two, do you know what the French are worse at? Fitness. The French are
That's
probably
true.
the least fit.
But how many French players are actually on this team?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Racing are known for being
Penalty.
really unfit.
Sorry, keeping
Sorry,
it scrappy.
yeah.
Toulon like
It's
literally.
27 minutes in. Keep it scrappy. That's what Bristol did in their last.
But
That's what Bristol did against. Who did they play in?
did they play Poo or Po? Or whatever?
Yeah, that's what Bristol
Yeah.
did. So Bristol decided to run from everywhere
Yeah.
in the first like 40 minutes, 50 minutes to wear the team out.
Yeah.
Because French sides aren't fit.
But
Yeah,
just,
which
just,
is
go like,
fair, yeah.
that's like the third or fourth penalty that Toulon have had within their own like 5-10 meter line.
Yeah.
So they're doing something right, and they're. But you see that they're picking up scraps because they're not getting penalties in the kind of
Yeah.
attacking part of the pitch. In the attacking third, they're not getting anywhere. They got one try, which is as you said,
Sorry,
relatively against the form.
It's also
Against the run play.
it's a 28 minute.
Oh, here we go.
It's 28 minutes into a Challenge Cup.
Bristol on the
It's
go
a long
again.
time.
Oh.
Why? What was 15 doing there?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Because,
hope I don't
like,
have the
Toulon-
same curse as Ollie. I'm gonna.
Toulon should be 2 tries down. Like it should be 30 or 24-10. Like,
Yeah.
but somehow Toulon are still in this game
I mean,
on
yeah,
the scoreboard.
29 minutes in. Look, like they seem like they're just
See, like, literally, they're getting everything, as you said, from scraps. They're not creating anything. Everything they get is from scraps.
But obviously, also in the finals, the first half is you size yourself up. The second half is in any big game.
Here we go. Go on, Bristol.
Oh.
Strip. Literally everything is scraps. He just jumped into a tackle. Isn't that not a penalty to jump into a tackle?
It wasn't jumping enough. But like the second half is always going to be a big half. Like you keep like this and just run them off their feet, they're going to be shagged.
Yeah, okay, that is a fair point. But look at them now. They're just going to pick and go, 1 out rugby.
Bristol will be happy to either go 7 points behind in at first.
Toulon will be happy to just drain the clock.
Yeah.
Maybe get a penalty with knock on. Oh, where is that coming out from the hooker?
How did that go? Love him.
Oh,
Jesus. He tackled his own player there.
friendly fire there from Toulon. You miss nothing, Dan. Just Bristol trying to run it from inside their own half, and fair Toulon making strips or just catching the ball from little chips. As Ollie said, they're literally living on scraps.
I think both teams do relatively do well off that, though.
Yeah, but the way Bristol do it, they want to get it and just run. Whereas what Toulon do, they're trying to get it and then they're trying to set up a platform and then just do 1 out rugby.
I mean, that's one thing Bristol don't have is necessarily the structure like an Exeter or a Saracens to just grind games out. They're exciting. They play fast-paced rugby. They do everything. They have some of the best players in the world.
They are
But
Texas Tech.
they don't yet have this winning mentality, and that's what's going to come.
They're not Alabama.
Yeah, that's going to come. But
Ollie's just like...
They're still West Country, though, aren't they? So they probably have some tendencies from Alabama.
Yeah.
But
not the good ones.
I think the size that Toulon does have with the likes of Etzebeth and kind of that's what money can bring you in the French league, especially.
Yeah.
So money brings you size in the French league.
Yeah, massively, ironically, massively. But I think the fact that Bristol do have the skills and they have good chemistry. Okay, penalty to Bristol, 31 and 3/4 minutes gone. It does mean Bristol have the better chemistry, which means that I think they could get that last minute score, which at the moment looks like what's going to come down to.
No, the more
It's
I listen
31
to Ollie,
minutes in.
That's 10 points all.
Yeah, but it's only
30
31 minutes in.
No, it's 32 minutes in.
But it's nearly the first half over.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like in a final, like a big game like this, it's decided. Like you're coming out, like all of your energy, like everything is in that first half.
We
Like,
did
how
think it
many
was going to be higher
finals do
scoring.
you see? How many finals happen when you just get slapped in the first half? It's the second half that is like.
Yeah, like Northampton,
Yeah.
Leinster 2010, or is it 2011?
Yeah, but like
2011. Yeah.
the second
2011,
half is what's going to differentiate these teams.
True.
These are coming out to the biggest
I
game
think-
of some of these players' lives.
If-
The first half is everything.
If it
I
is
think
still...
Ollie's point is the best point. I think Toulon are literally just they're gonna gas out in the second half. I think Ollie made the best point.
I think...
about that.
No, true. And I do agree with that. I think it's going to come down to how are both teams situated at the 60-minute mark. 60
yeah.
minutes has become the
Oh,
most
yeah,
important
100%.
point.
Yeah, subs. When you bring people off the bench, stuff like
absolutely.
that. 60 minutes
Yeah.
is a massive thing.
That traps
But
on that lad.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like a French thing is they bring on almost a new front five.
Oh, they will.
Whereas they'll keep.
That is going to be the thing. Who blinks first? Because
Like
whoever brings
Bristol
on
will
a
keep
tight
like
five.
Sinclair going for the entire 80 minutes.
Now, if Toulon bring on a new tight five first in the second half, do you think they can last and maybe edge
That's
out
the
the
thing.
game, or
If they bring them on too early,
They'll bring him on about
or
50.
do they?
They'll
If they bring him on
55
too late,
for
will
60
it,
minutes.
if they bring him on too late, for lack of a better term, will it be too late?
But
Will
you
it
look
be
at-
too late for Toulon?
But you look at it like Exabeth is a player that plays in the South African team
Oh,
that gets subbed off after 60 minutes.
that's the
Like,
thing.
He's not fit. None of these
he's
players
used,
are going to be
he's
fit.
used to the 6-2 split on the bench.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Trip there.
Yeah.
From the top try scorer that Ollie keeps going on about.
Ben Earls, that was a good turnover. Penalties, Toulon, 33
Literally,
minutes.
They're
Yeah.
holding on to this
Oof.
by the skin of their teeth.
I mean, yeah, Bristol right now aren't being clinical with the opportunities that
No,
they're
they're
getting.
not. They should be two
But-
tries up,
But,
and they're not.
I think the question is going to be: they keep on getting those opportunities and fluffing
Yeah,
them.
they might
But
get one. Yeah.
do they keep doing it, or do they tire out before Toulon?
No,
tire out?
I don't.
If
looking at-
we're saying that Bristol have better,
every time Toulon get the ball, they literally say, "All right, set up a ruck. We're going to do one out ruck," because you can see they're knackered.
sorry,
They
when
can't.
Ben Earl slipped there, the fact that he still has his knee together. If that was in the NFL, they're all the CLs in their knee or something.
Is Nathan Hughes injured?
Why is he not playing?
Oh, yeah, no, he was playing last week. He's playing against Wasps.
If they just hoping that they get into the final of the Prem.
Very cheeky. Oh,
Good steal in the maul.
Yeah, Nathan Hughes.
no.
Penalty.
Yeah, he went obviously.
Do they kick
He's
this
injured?
or do they
Yeah.
kick the touch?
Right.
Do they kick this for 3 or kick for touch?
It's knockout rugby. You surely kick it. You have to go for points here.
Yeah,
So
we take
okay,
points.
five,
Yeah.
5 minutes left in the first half, tie game.
We take
Take the
points.
points.
Unless you're New Zealand and you're just ridiculous.
Can't
It's just
kick.
like
Unless
kicking a football.
Unless it's football. Okay, I mean,
Right.
it's very
they
old
call
school.
They
but
call
okay.
it a football.
But
They call rugby footy.
that's
Well,
true.
that's Australia.
Yeah. I mean, they're wrong.
Yeah.
But no, it's
Well, they're more right than the Americans.
it's true. But there's a different reason why they call it football. Another useless fact.
Completely
why-
useless. Why?
The reason why they call it football in America is because the ball's a foot long.
That is just literally a coincidence.
Is
There's
it?
no way they thought of
Not,
that.
that's not a foot. Is that?
A foot? Is that a foot?
The length of a ruler.
I guess. Yeah, maybe. It is.
Now, that is an unsubstantiated claim, but
It's absolutely unsubstantiated.
this isn't good.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, I'm going.
Is that lack of memory?
Pretend? What? No, I mean it's
Not on a laptop.